Why I tried a no-buy month. We are surrounded by messages that encourage spending. Not just big spending, but constant spending. New clothes every season, upgrades, replacements, small treats, impulse purchases. And most of time, it often doesn't even feel like a choice. It feels automatic. I realized that I had never really tested what would happen if I stopped. So I decided to try no-buy month. Not as a punishment, not as a challenge for social media, but as an experiment to understand my relationship with money, desire, and consumption. In this video, I want to explain what a no-buy month actually is, why it's such a powerful experiment, what I learned about spending, wanting, saving, and time, and most importantly, how this experience changed how I think about money long after the month ended. So, what is a no-buy month? No-buy month is exactly what it sounds like. A defined period of time, usually 30 days, where you only spend money on essentials. For me, essential meant food, basic household necessities, truly unavoidable expenses. But it did not include clothing, beauty products, home items, convenience purchases, just because spending. The goal is not deprivation. The goal is awareness. Why a no-buy month is a powerful experiment. Most of us were never taught how to spend money consciously. We were taught how to earn, how to save, sometimes how to budget, but rarely how to pause and ask, do I really need this? And why do I want it right now? A no-buy month creates friction, and friction is uncomfortable but incredibly informative. It interrupts habits you don't realize you had. What I bought and didn't buy. During my no-buy month, I bought only essential items, which for me meant mostly food. I did not buy clothes, accessories, random household items, small treat purchases. This forced me to confront something surprising. How often I buy things without any real necessity. Not because I need them, not because I lacked something, but because buying had become background behavior. Lesson 1. I don't need new clothes every month. This was one of the clearest lessons. I realized I don't need to buy new clothes every month, even when I want to. And there is an important distinction here. Wanting is not the same as needing. During the month, I wore clothes I already owned, items I hadn't touched in a long time, pieces that had been sitting unused. Instead of feeling restricted, I felt oddly relieved. The pressure to constantly refresh my wardrobe disappeared. Desire is often temporary. What surprised me most was how quickly the desire passed. Something I wanted badly 1 week felt completely irrelevant 2 weeks later. This aligns with what behavior economists often point out. Desire peaks quickly, but satisfaction fades even faster. Waiting creates clarity. Lesson 2. I was forced to use what I already own. One of the unintended benefits of a no-buy month was rediscovering things I already had. Items that had been forgotten, overlooked, or ignored suddenly become useful again. This is something minimalism often talks about, but it's different to experience it firsthand. When buying is removed as an option, creativity increases. Consumption often replaces engagement. Buying something new often replaces using what we already have, repairing, reimagining. The no-buy month forced engagement instead of consumption, and that shift alone changed how I view my belongings. Lesson 3. I didn't need everything right now. One of the most powerful realizations was this: most things can wait. A month, in most cases, changes everything. I still wanted something after 30 days. I could reconsider it later, but most of the time the desire disappeared. This taught me that urgency is often manufactured. Marketing thrives on now. Limited time offers, seasonal drops, fear of missing out. But real needs are rarely urgent. Lesson 4. I saved more money than I expected. I expected to save some money. I did not expect to save that much. When small purchases disappear, the difference becomes obvious. Coffee here, a small item there, I might as well purchase. Those add up quietly. As an author and financial educator, Morgan Housel writes, the hardest financial skill is getting the goalposts to stop moving. The no-buy month stopped the goalpost, at least temporarily. Lesson 5. I avoided spending spirals. One of the most dangerous spending patterns is what I call the spending spiral. It looks like this. I already bought this, so I might as well buy that. Once spending starts, it often accelerates. During the no-buy month, that pattern disappeared completely because the first purchase never happened. No initial trigger, no spiral. Lesson 6. I stopped buying things just because others did. Social spending is subtle. Someone in your circle buys something. They like it, they recommend it, and suddenly your desire feels justified. The no-buy month removed that influence. Even if someone else bought and loved something, I didn't, and nothing bad happened. This was a powerful reminder that your life does not require the same purchases as someone else's. Lesson 7. I stopped things just because I liked them. It was a difficult realization. Liking something is not the reason to own it. During the no buy month, I noticed how often I would normally buy something simply because it was pleasant, it was well designed, someone else liked it. But liking is fleeting, ownership is long term. This distinction alone has saved me money cents. Lesson 8. Spending only on essentials changed how I see them. When you only spend on essentials, you start paying attention. You noticed how much food costs, which categories are expensive, where your money actually goes. Some spending categories were eye-opening, not because they were bad, but because I had never really examined them. Attention changes behavior. What a no-buy month is not. It's important to clarify that this experiment is not permanent lifestyle, rejection of joy, or moral stance. It's a reset, a way to step out of automatic behavior and back into intentional choice. What happened after the month ended? When the month ended, I didn't go out and spend. That alone was telling. I became more selective, more patient, less reactive. I still buy things, but I buy them differently. The biggest lesson: conscious spending is a skill. Spending is not personality trait, it's a skill, and skills improve with practice. The no-buy month was practice. It taught me wanting is temporary, most things can wait. Awareness changes behavior. Freedom comes with choice, not restriction. Should everyone try a no-buy month? I think most people would benefit from trying it at least once. Not to save money, but to learn. You learn your triggers, your habits, your priorities, and that knowledge lasts far longer than the month itself. How to approach it gently? If you're curious, start small. You don't have to be extreme. Define your rules clearly. Be honest. Observe without judgment. This is not about perfection. It's about insight. Money is a tool, not a test. A no-buy month taught me something simple but profound. Money is not a test of discipline. It's a tool for building a life that fits you. The more consciously you use it, the quieter and calmer your decisions become. And that calm, that clarity is worth far more than anything I didn't buy. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.